Hello there. It's Weeb time! One of the best friends of the modern weeb is the releasing company known as G-Kids. For the American weeb, they've been responsible for giving us Godzilla movies in theaters, classic anime re-releases in theaters, and as of a few weeks ago, a brand new anime that did not sell very well. Our audience, and from what I can tell, looking at everywhere else that played it, them audiences were small. I had 3 people in my screening, if that gives you any sort of indication. The anime film that I'm talking about is called Labyrinth. I believe it's from the creator of the Macross anime, at least that's what everybody keeps saying. Unfortunately, Macross is one of those classics that I have yet to get into yet, so I can't really comment one way or the other about how that relates. Aside from the fact that, spoilers, there are giant robots in this. So Labyrinth is a giant robot mecha anime. Time out there, buddy boy. It's not. It's one small scene. A really cool scene and a really pivotal scene, but it's not the whole thing. I'd make the argument that you could file it under the isekai genre, only less fantasy-based and more technological-based. The plot's pretty simple. It's about a high school girl who's very shy, who has a very outgoing friend. They're trying to get YouTube famous via social media and everything. It's not really going her way. She gets depressed and gets sucked into the digital world where her online persona, which is way more outgoing than her, manages to switch places with her and is now living a happier, much more fulfilled life that she should have been living while she is whiling away in digital misery. Now, where that story goes is the same as many stories before it, including one of the best Star Trek episodes of the first season, which is titled on the screen, the message of which is learning that you have your shy side, you have your excited side, you gotta learn to coexist. You gotta learn that both sides make one whole person, and it's coming to accept yourself for who you are. This is a story we've all seen 1,000 times, done better, done worse for sure. Labyrinth kind of falls somewhere right down the middle. Part of that right down the middleness is the fact that this sucker's almost 2 hours, and it had no business being that long. You could have easily shortened off little things and made it about 10 minutes shorter. I will say part of that, at least for me, is clocking pretty early that this is going to be no, both sides have to accept each other in order to live a full, fulfilled life. Boy howdy, why are these characters not figuring this out faster? I didn't dislike watching the movie, but it's not something that, on its own, that I would go back and I would not choose to watch this under normal circumstances. The reason that I decided, no, this movie needs to be a theatrical outing is its star. Who's it starring, you ask?
I'm Suzuka!
Yes, you are, Suzuka. Yes, you are. The movie stars in a dual role as main high school girl whose name I'm forgetting and her digital alter ego is Suzuka from the best thing happening in pop music right now, the J-pop band Adarashi Gakko. She is their lead, she's the most outgoing, she is the Osaka wild child herself, and the fact that she was going to be in it was a guaranteed, oh, I'm an Adarashi Gakko fan. Suzuka's going to be in a movie doing a voice. I'm there. I don't care what it's about. I'm here to support my girl. Okay, so you're a fanboy who was going to turn out no matter what. Does she at least do a good job? She's the best part of the movie. And I'm not saying that from a fanboy perspective. Her vocaling literally is the best acting in the movie. Performing perfectly as both the outrageous onstage personality and the shy little Japanese schoolgirl who I just don't want to make waves. She nailed it. I knew she would. In fact, her performance is so good, it actually raised a question that I have for the management of Adarashi Gakko and their record company. Y'all, why don't we have a Adarashi Gakko anime series? Seriously, all 4 of these girls are super talented. They all have very different individualized voices. Why on earth do we not have at least 1 season-long adventure story of, here's the girls going on about their lives. You can even have them play themselves, doing it as the band going on tour and getting into wild, wacky adventures along the way. If you don't think that would sell like hotcakes, you're bananas, because it would absolutely be just a delight to everybody who sees it. Now, not only was Suzuka showing up to deliver acting talent, she brought her 3 friends with her to produce one song for the movie that we get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 variations of throughout the course of the movie. Quality stuff. That song, of course, is Sailor Sail On, which I will link the music video below. Seeing the movie gives the lyrics more weight, because when the song initially came out, it was like, oh, it's going to be in this anime movie. The lyrics are just kind of okay. It's a very pretty song. The visuals are really good. Girls always do a good job. Suzuka's voice is powerful. But actually now having the cinematic context for it, them lyrics really hit home. Would I add the movie to my physical media collection? Yeah, sure. Now, my one friend who went with me compared the movie to another anime movie, which was Belle, which he said was much better. I still haven't seen Belle, so I can't tell one way or the other. I'm not going to throw my opinion on it. Just know that that comparison is out there if that means anything to you. Should you add it to your physical media collection, or at least give it a watch? Well, absolutely. If you don't, this is who you're making sad. Do you really want to make her sad? She put so much effort into turning in a good job for you. The least you owe her is to hear her vocal performance and hear her and her awesome band perform their song. Besides, it's got a giant robot fight. It has a henshin sequence. Y'all, it's got a henshin sequence. Anyway, I'm glad I got to see it in the theater. It's going to be one of those movies that I think fans are going to look back on in a few years and go, hey, were you one of the dozens of people that saw Labyrinth in the theater? And I can go, hi, that was me. I saw it. Glad I did. Keep it wabi-sabi, y'all.